Welcome back to another episode of the Burning Ship Podcast, where a group of friends gather to talk the latest in nerd culture. I'm Frankie.
My name is Jason.
Here's Ivan. Whoa, what?
Oh, my bad.
Did you just go before me, you peasant?
100%. I went ahead in front of you. You went
you
quiet for too long.
No, he wasn't. He literally took a normal amount of time.
I timed it exactly when I was supposed to come in, and he didn't come in, so I just had to fill in. It says here on the script, wait 1 second, and then after Ivan speaks.
Oh, shit. Exactly after Ivan speaks is the.
Oh shit! Hold on.
We do it in candidacy of potential YouTube star, and then we do it from whoever got here last. You were last.
Yep.
I didn't read the script right this time. Sorry, guys.
All right, let's take it from the top. No, just kidding.
Anyways, this week's topics we'll be talking about the latest Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe or follow us where podcasts can be found. Now, we're caught up. How have you guys been?
Well, Jason, I've been very well, man. And to tell you about my week, it's been pretty well. You were part of it. So was Ivan.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys had fun?
I was very upset that I was still completely sober.
Again, you're the one who didn't want to drink. You just wanted to try the soju too.
Was soju not supposed to be strong? We had like 2 bottles.
I know we had 2 bottles. It's not supposed to be strong.
Why the hell did the guy give us shot glasses then? Just give us the goddamn bottle with cups.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I think the first one he gave us was just juice.
Yeah,
I said that for both of them.
I was under the assumption that both of them were just juice. I was like, this guy. But by the way, terrible service.
Yes.
But so like really, really bad. If anyone wants to explain it, go ahead.
You can explain it.
Which is gonna be like I don't think the audience is gonna understand what we're talking about. But us 3, we went to a party for one of our close friends. Went to KBBQ and then to the karaoke spot, which had terrible service.
Yes. And like they forgot Lewis's drink. We had to press the button so many times for them to actually acknowledge our existence. And then the guy was also like, all right, like he gave no fucks about what we were doing. Like as far as like ordering and shit, he forgot a bunch of shit.
Yep.
So yeah.
Also, it's like and then our computer, he literally just booted up YouTube, and the aspect ratio on the TV was completely off, so it was cut off by a bit. So it made it harder to navigate, and then also the keyboard he had was wrapped in saran wrap.
Well,
and since it was wireless,
I understand the keyboard being saran wrapped, but it's
they have the
horrible.
plastic wrap, like not wraps, but they have those plastic covers you can put over a keyboard that's like gel-like.
Yeah.
So why
but that's
not?
only on like specific keyboards, not all keyboards.
Just
whatever. It's just like very grody. And since it was a wireless keyboard, and there's so much shit going around, we experienced a handful of delays, especially you, Lewis. You were getting so frustrated with the damn thing.
It was
like, yeah, because it would like every time you would move the touchpad on it, it would take like it would register it like a second or 2 later, and then
I'm pretty sure it was on a Celeron processor because of how slow it was.
And then on top of that, towards the end, literally the end was because it disconnected from the internet.
Oh yeah.
Do you still think that they intentionally just like cut it off?
I am 100% certain they pulled the plug because they didn't think we could pay for it. 100% certain.
How much was the entire bill for the room, anyways?
160 or 170, something like that.
Little did they know, Lewis was in that room. He could have paid for everything.
Little did they know, Lewis paid for the least amount in that room.
Wait a minute.
He's calling you out, man.
No. Like everybody tried to pitch in, so like we had more than what was owed, and so I just gave them Lewis's card last.
Yeah, I think you did that intentionally too.
I did.
You asshole.
You know why?
Why?
You already paid for other people that night.
Oh yeah, for the KBBQ.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, you're good.
Okay,
You did your due.
that's fair.
But nice. I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah, overall,
It was also your birthday this week.
It was. It was my birthday on Friday. The
Yep.
day of, I really didn't do much. I went to Olive Garden, and
You turned 22, correct?
yeah, I turned 22.
No, correct. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's the
Must be nice being young.
double dose. What are you talking about? You're like what, 3 years older than me?
That hurts even more.
The motherfucker's
That
about
will
20. No, you're not. You're turning 24.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm turning 24.
See,
feel
so
like
I
I'm already 30.
overestimated it.
That's even worse.
As someone who's been 22, slightly younger than you, I can tell you it's not that fun.
By like what, a couple months?
A couple
When
of
Lewis
months.
is
Yeah.
the oldest one here,
And
it's
Lewis
actually
is the
hurting
oldest
him
one,
more.
but also the well, what's the word I'm looking for? You have smooth skin.
You're a
Looks like-
smooth skin.
You look like you're still a teenager.
That's fair. I'll take that compliment.
He has a baby face because he doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And then sometimes you have this goatee sometimes, and then it's just like, were you just growing that out just to prove you have hair?
Poor Lewis.
I don't
will
know if I should
say-
shave off my whole beard. Like just
I kind of
one day.
don't want to because I'm afraid I'll be like, like people will be like, oh, you're like 5.
I kind of want to see how I'll look again without it.
You see,
But you also have that
I-
extra neck
I-
fat now.
Exactly. That's the one reason I want to keep my beard, is because I don't want to like show my double chin like just out in the open.
My double chin.
Oh no.
No,
I mean, I really don't care.
can't relate with double chin.
This guy.
Yeah, this man hikes forever.
But sorry for cutting you off. Continue.
I know you're good, but Saturday though, like this weekend, I went out a good amount. Like Saturday, I ended up going to the Renaissance Festival with my sister and 2 of my cousins. It was fun. I had a bunch of fun. But it was raining during that time, so most of the time it was like it was us trying to seek refuge in like the little tents that were set around and stuff like that. But
Were the workers also seeking refuge?
some of them were. The other ones, there was some of them that like just embraced the rain and just kept walking like it was nothing.
That'd be hilarious as if they were just like, curse you, rain god.
But we ended up watching a joust, which was fun. I was on a team Order of the Sun,
Mm-hmm.
praise the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And yeah, we ended up losing the joust, but
What the heck?
We can't go for the losing team.
We lost
So
to the
where?
I know, but we lost to the Order of the Moon. It was sad.
Yeah, get wrecked by the moon, kids. Mooney Squad. You
But-
know, Frankie.
Onion night.
My girlfriend's actually a really big, proponent of Renaissance fairs and festivals.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got a question for Frankie now too.
Yes.
But I'll let you go ahead first. Sorry.
Yeah, so she wants me to go to one with her, but dressed up as like characters from Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, I don't know how that'd fare.
I mean,
isn't everyone dressed up? It's kind of like an anime convention. right?
you could dress up if you want to. Most of the people that were there had some sort of like outfit, but most of them, like, I would say it was about 50-50.
Yeah, you can't say
50%,
that, man.
50%
So
were,
if I'm
were
dressing,
just
I have to go
casual.
all out.
No, like 50% was just wearing like what people would normally wear during like a regular day. And the other 50% actually dressed up and stuff like that. Like me, I got an old like black t-shirt and cut it up and put like string on it to make it
You're
look.
supposed to be a peasant.
Yes, exactly. That like I didn't have much time, so I was like, I'm just gonna fucking go as a peasant, and it worked.
Did you give yourself like a tiny hat? It's like,
I think at that point I would have just went in normal clothing.
Nah.
Frankie.
I would have made an effort to do something.
I mean, you did dress up like a fucking Mormon for that social.
I did.
That's hilarious. But yeah, so I went as a peasant because I was just like, I don't have enough time to actually make something good, so I'm just gonna do this because I wanted to go dressed up as something.
As
or-
anything.
As anything, yeah. But
So now I got a question for you.
yes.
Is there unlimited drinks there, or is there no alcohol?
No, there's alcohol there.
How could it be a
Unlimited?
Renaissance?
It's not
How could it be a Renaissance festival?
It's not
without mead?
unlimited. Like you would
How
have,
expensive is it?
I don't know because I didn't partake in the alcohol.
What, you're
How?
22 and you didn't partake in the mead? Excuse me?
I didn't
Did you
But,
partake in
okay.
second breakfast?
because
You cut me off.
I was the one that was driving. So
Again, that doesn't mean nobody else in your party went. So tell me.
Somebody would have found out about the drink prices.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
your sister would have definitely found out about the drink price.
yeah, but she's underage of drinking.
I'm just saying she would have let you know.
She didn't.
Man,
They
she didn't
call
buy you a
lies.
celebratory toast.
Nope.
That's sad.
That's not a
Sorry,
sister.
I would have
That's not
bought
a
you a
sister.
celebratory toast.
But we ended up having fun, and then I ended up tired, so came home sleep. But Sunday I went to another festival called the Matsuri Festival, which is a Japanese culture festival.
I saw your snippets of that. Okay, now I gotta ask because from the snippets I saw, the people who were doing these acts did not seem Japanese.
No, yeah, the first group were majority were not Japanese. Second group that I saw, all of them were Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've always been behind learning about cultures and stuff,
Mhm.
but I don't know if there's like a line you don't cross, especially when doing like traditional dances and stuff,
Mhm.
where it's like, okay, this is their shtick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No,
I don't know.
At least the people that were doing the traditional dance looked like they were Japanese.
Okay.
But the drummers at the first performance I went to, I think there was like one Japanese lady in there.
Mm-hmm.
She was the coordinator, probably.
Mo-
So,
Most
would you
likely.
be? Well, let me ask you, Jason. Would you be offended if there was like a bunch of people who weren't of like Aztec culture doing like fake ceremonies, like blood sacrifices and whatnot?
A little bit, yeah,
You think that'd be offensive?
just a bit.
Oh,
What about if
there
they
was a bunch?
participate in Dia de los Muertos? And
There
stuff
was
like that.
there was a bunch
I-
of weebs there.
I do have a huge thing about Dia de los Muertos
Mhm.
and also Cinco de Mayo.
Mhm.
Well,
where I'm
Cinco de
like,
Mayo is an American holiday.
it's an American holiday, so don't pass it off as Mexican. Like the only thing that is Mexican about it is that there was a War of Independence, but it's in a specific town.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
And plus, Cinco de
pull
Mayo.
your jets, kids.
Cinco de Mayo isn't the Day of Independence.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
So-
For a town.
It is for a town,
Yeah.
though.
It was the day a town won the battle against the French,
That's basically it.
and then
And
that translates to
Let's get
American.
drunk.
Holy shit, margaritas are a thing.
yeah, that's pretty much what I translated to. As far as Day of the Dead goes, I have an issue where people do like the face paint
Mhm.
and they don't really understand what that represents.
What are you talking about? It means you're in the Ghost BC band. Or Ghost
Apparently.
right?
But yeah, so I'm like, I'm glad you're celebrating our culture, but you don't know what it represents or the actual significance of it. So it's more of a bastardization at that point, and I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
But to
Couldn't
go
you say the
back
same
in-
thing about like people wearing kimonos and stuff like that though?
No,
Like anime conventions and whatnot. Oh, you know,
no, because that's just attire. Like that's attire. Granted, it's traditional attire, but I
It
wouldn't
is.
be upset if
Mm.
somebody wore a poncho. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know. I would be upset if someone wore a poncho. And-
You would
Wait,
be upset if they
why?
wore a poncho?
if they wore a poncho to like a baile,
Dude, okay, here's my thing. If you can wear a poncho and make it look good, kudos. Bravo.
no. See, but here's the thing: people wearing kimonos, that's not a big issue. You're wearing kimono to like an anime convention.
That's also
Okay,
fair.
yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
like similar to those. Like, are you wearing a poncho to a baile de Huapenco?
What if it's a kimono to cosplay a character?
If you're doing a cosplay, then
Cosplay
you're just
is
basically
different.
then you're doing like
Yeah.
then you're just doing a character at that point. You're
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
a
That's what I mean.
costume.
No,
That's
yeah.
The
fine.
way The way I see it is that if you're not doing it for the tradition,
Mhm.
and like you don't know what that tradition actually stands for, then it's like whatever. But if you're trying to imitate like a tea ceremony, for example, if they try to imitate that with a kimono, but they have no idea the significance or what they're actually doing, they mess up the ceremony, like that's fucked up to me.
Mhm. No, I'm with you on that one. It's like there's a certain point you like where you're like, no, you shouldn't do. Like you should respect.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a good amount of people there, like in cosplay.
Sasuke!
And there was a lot of My Hero, like there usually is.
You mean just wearing the uniform?
No, that like green hair, split in half, white. Yeah, it's basically they're cosplaying the characters.
It's a very interesting fan base. I'll give it that.
I saw someone that was cosplaying Ruby.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're going to this type of festival and you're cosplaying. I don't think that matches.
Yeah, I fully agree. Like I went there because I wanted to like see what was going on and stuff like that. And so I just went with like a jacket, my regular jacket, and yeah. And I just went, hung out with a friend, ate some curry.
So explain the thing to me a little bit more. So it's just like a Japanese festival going on around your town?
It was at a park. And
Sounds like a Japanese cultural festival.
yeah,
But
Culture.
yeah, that's what it was.
that's what I said.
So they had like little stands where
Yeah.
you could buy food.
They had like a full area where they had takoyaki, which I think is the squid fried balls.
Did you not try those?
No, I did not. They
You
had,
did not try those.
No.
Oh my god, you need to expand your palate, damn it.
They had a bento box.
You already
which
know his palate.
they had bento boxes, which I did get. It was curry, and then potato salad, and then Japanese fried chicken.
I'm surprised you tried the curry.
But yeah, and there was other things like
Proud of you.
there was different desserts. There was ramen. There was yakisoba. There was a good amount of food there, but it's expensive. Like the bento box and the drink cost me almost $20. It was like 8 cents off from $20. But other than that, I had fun. I didn't see my friend that I went to go meet up with since like high school. So it was good hanging out with him, catching up. But yeah. That was about it for my weekend though.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Hope
Thank
you enjoy your 22s.
Hopefully I'm expecting to change my lifestyle and stuff this year. Hopefully.
Expand your palate, you say?
And the
Yes.
first step starts with eating squid balls.
It really does. It'll make a man out of you.
Well, no, you're Mexican, so you need to start with like your tacos. Instead of just getting asadas, you need to get like lengua, cachete. You get pastor. Oh yeah.
Barbacoa.
But
Mhm.
anyways, should we get on to our
With cilantro at least.
No,
No.
you can skip cilantro.
just
Can't
as like
pull
that,
it.
that's where I stop.
That's the Oviedo special.
That is the video special.
Okay, so
But yeah,
and that's an inside joke. So
so should we get onto our our only topic?
yeah.
Sure.
Let's go because
Ivan, you are the most excited. Can you please?
I actually have KK Slider on my left butt cheek, and
This is true facts.
I tell
Let's
anyone
see
who
it.
doesn't like Animal Crossing that they can go kiss my ass. But we had an Animal Crossing Direct. I think it was about a week ago now. At this point, I want to say
It was Thursday.
it was the 20th. So about a week.
Almost a week.
And it was Tom Nook just showcasing things we already knew about the game, things that are new additions to the game, and then stuff like frequently asked questions and stuff like that. Overall, it was a very enjoyable direct. It was very cute. I loved it very much. Oh, what are your guys' thoughts on it?
Louis.
I never played an Animal Crossing game before and don't plan on getting this one either. Not because of anything. It's just because of the time and effort that you have to put into Animal Crossing. And also, I don't find the concept of it that enjoyable.
He plays Minecraft, yet says Animal Crossing is not enjoyable.
Minecraft, I think, is more free than
Yeah. Because
Animal Crossing.
what I'm seeing in Animal Crossing is, first off, you're put into this island because you were going on vacation. Now you have to
No.
pay off the location because you're in debt. You get too comfortable in the location because, whatever, that you decide to get a house. So you put yourself more in debt to buy the house. And the guy's like, yeah, just pay me off whenever you can. And you're just pretty much just stuck on that island. Can never leave. You can go to somebody else's island that they're in debt with. And, just keep building from there. Just get out of debt. And that's what the concept of the first game was, where you paid off your house, right?
You just
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. And then in New Leaf, you were the mayor instead. So you got to make decisions and stuff like that. And
But you were still in debt.
No, you didn't have to be in debt.
But you
Didn't
could.
you, though?
No, you could always build. You could always pay off. You don't even have to pay off your debt if you don't want to.
That's
And
even worse.
you can't progress through the game if you don't.
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
In the words of our Chris,
Yeah, from what I was told by Chris.
the game doesn't start until after you pay off your debt. Like the fun.
I mean, no. See, what Chris was doing is that he was just doing shit without paying off his debt. But then he's like, you know what? Let me try paying this fucker back. And then, it becomes a game in itself if you're just trying to alleviate your bell debt. But overall,
so you had to pay your debt to get more fun.
no. Like it's just if you want to. It's something you choose. It's like shiny hunting.
Okay,
You don't have to do that.
can I say better points as to how this game is more limiting than Minecraft?
Sure, go ahead.
So for me, the main points are the multiplayer in this game seems like it's actually just one player really controlling what you're going to be doing. And then from there, you have a small radius that you can do activities around.
That's if you're doing
Local.
play with multiple people on the same console.
Okay.
If you're doing online play, I believe you can have free range, though they are limited unless you disable those handicaps from them. And you can only do that if they're your best friend. And this is to prevent someone from going into your world and then destroying it or griefing it.
Gotcha.
Like if you have free play on or something on your world island. Don't even want to say world. It's called an island.
Another thing for me is the house.
Mhm.
The house seems so limiting compared to something like Minecraft,
Well,
where it's
yeah.
like, oh, you put yourself in debt for X amount to have. First of all, you start with a tent, not even a house. So you go into debt for the house, and then it's a decent size, but typically not going to fit everything that you want in it. And to expand it, you put yourself further and further into debt. And then at one point, like, I just feel like the house would be too big of an area for itself to be any good. Does that make sense? Like, I just feel like the whole housing system and how you place items is very limiting.
Mhm.
Where in Minecraft, you can build fucking castles.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's just my take as far as stuff that are limiting for me. Don't get me wrong. I would be into the gameplay as far as a relaxing experience goes. And I don't have to worry about monsters like I would in Minecraft, even though there are different dangers like the bees and stuff, scorpions. But I just don't think it's as hardcore survival.
Oh, of course not. It's supposed to be a game targeted towards like
The young.
children and mainly females, right?
And millennials who want to have the experience of paying off a house
Shut up.
because they'll never get that. Anyways,
I'm already struggling with my own life. I don't want to struggle with another life.
struggle in my virtual life as well.
Well,
God damn it, I can't pay this
left
to
out
keep
when we're all playing on the same island.
I thought you said you weren't gonna buy Jason the game.
Look, if I can make Jason experience Animal Crossing, I might buy Animal Crossing for Jason.
No, I'll buy it just to give it a fair shake.
You've heard about what's going on with that stuff in general, though, right? With like in regards to like allocations for the game.
No.
Yeah. I have not.
So representatives of Nintendo said due to like due to demand and then also things going on with the coronavirus overseas, production may be limited. So it might come to the point where like if you don't have it pre-ordered, you may not be able to get it.
So,
But what about
or at
digital
least you'd have to wait.
What about digital copies?
Well, digital copies are fine because you could just download them digitally, right?
Exactly. So, I mean, at this point, again, it's come back to something else about my opinion when it comes to Nintendo games is why bother with a physical copy when you can just download the virtual one?
Because people like collecting things.
Yeah. Me personally, like on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, like digital is perfectly fine. But for Nintendo, for some reason, I feel like I have to have like that physical cartridge.
You guys are crazy.
I don't know why.
I think anytime I get a game, I always have to get it physical, unless I cannot by any other means, because they could always take my digital thing away eventually.
Look, after I lost my DS and I had lost it with Diamond and Pearl in it, that's when I decided I wanted it all digital.
If you lost your DS and you didn't have any cloud storage, you'd still lose the game. So, you know,
I lost it when it was Diamond and Pearl. There was no cloud storage at that time.
I mean, well, that also goes if you downloaded it and there wasn't any like backups for you, then you'd also be SOL. Or say you forgot your password and or email. Okay, me forgetting my password and my email is going to be hard at this point right now because I use the same email, same password for everything, which from a security standpoint is pretty bad. Okay, boys, he just told you everything you needed to know.
All right, Lewis, what's mother's maiden name?
It's not that either.
First Pat.
Look, if you're able to figure out my library card number since I was in kindergarten, you can have all access to everything for me.
Oh my god, you can't say that, dude.
Yeah.
You just told them that you use your student ID as a fucking password.
We'll see how long it takes.
Poor Lewis. Anyways, back to Animal Crossing. So,
but yeah, I mean, there's that, and then there's also the limited edition Switch that was announced for it. Also, might have allocation issues, which also I may or may not have instantly bought the day it was announced.
You see, I wish I had the money for that.
I had to trade in my old Switch in order to put the down payment on it. So I mean, pick and choose your battles.
But I don't know. I'm probably gonna get it because it looks like a relaxing game, and just give it a shot because I've never played one in Animal Crossing. But I know my sister. I actually bought her
New Leaf.
Yeah, New Leaf. But I don't know, Ivan. What else can you like do on here? Because I know you could do like there's the whole crafting bench and stuff like that as well.
Well, it's a bit weird because they're with New Horizons. It seems like they're trying to do a bit more stuff in regards to like seasonal adventures.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming it's going to be more like internet focused, but they've already stated that each and every update for the game, I believe, will be free. Obviously, they can retract that statement at any time, but for the time being, that's what we have to go off on. So it'll be like a day one download you can do just to download like Easter stuff and whatnot, make it a bit more festive. So it'll include exclusive furniture, items, and stuff like that, and then also like little tournaments and stuff you can do throughout that season, like bug catching or fishing or maybe even egg hunting for a specific thing.
So you saying that right there, it's something that I asked Chris when I was looking at the Direct. Is this gonna be real time seasons type of thing?
Probably.
That's what scared me the most. What?
That's gonna suck.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be maybe a week interval where it's like 1 week it's spring, 1 week it's winter, 1 week it's fall. I'm like, okay, that's kind of fine. But if it's actual seasons, bro, you're telling me I have to wait a whole year to experience all of the game. That's how they're artificially extending it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure like the full seasons in range. I'm sure you can abuse the shit out of it by.
Oh, you can definitely abuse the shit out of the clock, but I'm like, do I want to? Is that what I paid? How much is it? $60?
I mean, do you want to do it all right away?
I'm just asking.
Well, I'm just telling you. It's like it's up to you on how you want to do it. I personally don't have an issue with it because I think it's fine.
Ooh, what if they actually what's it called? Would lock that type of system where it doesn't affect if you're actually like moving your date and time on your Switch.
It'd be interesting. It'd be fun.
But that would suck for me because I mean, Jason already knows how I feel about when it comes to having to do investment time in games, because that's not my thing. I want to just pick up a game, drop it later on, come back to it, play again, picked up where I get left off.
Then just pick up Doom Eternal.
Oh, might as well.
It looks good. So,
Oh yeah, it's coming out the same day,
memes
right?
For that is amazing. The memes for those are amazing.
So the thing is that if you're just looking for a game like that, then Animal Crossing is not going to be a game for you. You know, it's something you have to put in time to enjoy. It's something you have to like foster over many sessions of play, and it's something that that you have a special connection with, like the villagers and stuff like that. You can always make it centered around that as well, because that's also a huge aspect of the game. Choosing which villagers get to stay and live inside your island. Well, now on your island. And now I believe you can force them with the amiibos if you really want to.
Yeah, if you want specific ones, if I remember correctly.
But it's stuff like that.
But you see, for me, my type of gameplay, I don't prefer that, so I know that's not going to be my type of game, which is the reason why I'm not getting it, because I don't want to be like that 87-year-old grandma that, you know, spent like 3,000 hours on the game.
But aren't you the grandpa that spends 3,000 hours on Apex?
That's fine, because I can pick up Apex any other time.
What's preventing you from picking up this game any other time?
The grinding, too much grind.
How many hours do you spend trying to get to plat?
How many hours have we spent, Jason, already?
I don't want to think about it.
You would have probably got pissed off earlier.
Let's consider it a grind, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's consider that a so-called grind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the point of you getting to plat, or as high as you can,
to achieve the medal, basically,
which comes at the end of the season, right?
Or well, as much time as you put in before the season ends, basically.
Okay, and can you go back and replay that after the season has ended?
Oh, you get the new season. No.
See.
But then you got something new to work towards.
You always have something new to work towards too, in that season.
To pay off my debt.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it is that it has a limitation of like after you're done expanding everything and getting every item, what's your next milestone?
If you've done that, then at that point, why play the game, right?
Exactly.
You've already exhausted way more than like if you were paying $1 for an hour. You've exhausted way more than that.
But I'm just saying, if that's the case,
just wait for the next update.
Apex
definitely going to give it updates, just like Apex. If they didn't update it past King's Canyon, would be playing.
Yeah. Then if it was that, what's it called?
But also, Apex has been completely free.
This is facts.
Have you paid anything for Apex Legends, Jason?
I have.
Is it completely free?
It is if I chose to be.
Hey, see, but you didn't choose to be.
No, I decided to support a game I enjoyed playing.
Basically, the main gameplay is free.
Yeah, the main gameplay. You would never have to pay a dime to play it and enjoy it and play ranked and all that. Where in Animal Crossing, I'm dumping $60 to have a cap as to when my enjoyment stops, where something like Apex, I don't have to pay up front anything. And every season, I have something to look forward to as far as trying to reach a higher placement than I did the season prior. But as I said, for me, that game would be something to relax to, not something I would want to be competitive in.
Yeah, obviously, there's no way you can be competitive in a game like this unless you
trust me, I can make it competitive.
Unless you really want to try to suck the fun.
My fish is 2 meters.
Oh yeah, there is fishing competitions.
Exactly.
Well.
Your boy's gonna have the best fish.
The big boy.
He's gonna be fishing sharks. Just you wait.
Oh shit!
Can you fish sharks?
Ivan, can you confirm?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you could in the past. So,
but this is an island.
Unless they make it a hazard, that'd be funny. Yeah, it's like, oh shit, you reeled in a shark, run.
You reeled in a shark and then you had to beat it with a shovel.
Pretty cool.
Wait a minute, this is supposed to be a kids game.
You still gotta beat shit with a shovel every now and then.
Well, I think it's good that they're adding this stuff in a kids game so you could teach them the dangers. It's like, yeah, don't go around kicking bees' nests, please.
Yeah, well, wasp. They called it wasp or hornets.
But you can survive on an island, kids.
Yeah, you go on a trip and get into debt, and then not be able to go back home to where you're supposed to because you're in debt.
It's not even a vacation, my guy.
No,
That's what it sounds like
yeah,
in the
that's how it. They
It's
said
a
it.
getaway package.
Exactly.
That's a vacation.
I mean, no, it's not saying getaway vacation though. It's like you can basically make your own living now. It's like leave your life behind and come over here instead.
Get off the grid.
Have you guys seen the
Exactly.
the meme of like
Stupid.
someone finding a tombstone in the direct in the background?
Yeah, I think it's just a cosmetic item you could probably put down. But I mean, if you want to meme it, it's just who died, who didn't make the cut.
No, it's
Isabel's victims from Smash.
They want you to think it's an island getaway.
You go on the tombstone, you read it, it just says rip and tear, and then you get transported to Doom Eternal.
That's another thing. I've seen this meme where it was like the Doom Eternal guy coming in, the Doom guy coming into like a game store and picking up like the Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then Isabel comes in and then picks up Doom Eternal with like the special edition like helmet and then puts it on.
I think there's multiple memes of that. But yeah.
It's okay.
Oh no.
I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a fun game.
I hope so. Spending money on it.
Spending money on it.
I'm gonna go pre-order it one of these days.
Yeah, you should definitely pre-order. It comes out in a few weeks, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it at all, so no money worries about me.
What if I buy it for you?
Oh, then go ahead, buy it for me. It's gonna be a waste of your money.
I mean, you already wasted your money on him, so.
Shut up, Ivan. It was worth it.
Is it going to be worth it? I don't know.
It's worth it. I mean, for everything that I got, it was only an X amount. Jason knows, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't confirm.
Yeah, I usually buy those things and usually go crazy, right? Jason knows about those prices.
Yep. Also can't confirm.
I mean, that gift alone, Jason, would have easily has spiked up, maybe $20 itself or $30
Possibly.
for some good quality ones. That is.
I'm so confused and scared.
I was gonna say something, but it would have spoiled it.
Yeah.
You scared of noises?
Anyways.
I'm scared of Lewis.
Scared of Lewis's gifts.
Yeah.
Correction.
And this is why you should have gotten a VPN.
You see, I'll explain later.
Oh my god. The fact that Jesus could do that to you was just beyond mind-boggling to me. So you deserve whatever you're getting.
But anyways, anything else you guys would like to say about Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing comes out March 20th. Pre-order it while you can. It's gonna be game of the year. You mark my words. That's a lie, by the way. Reason it's a lie is because Platinum Games has a lot of announcements coming out, so I'm holding out.
E3 coming soon.
Meh. I'm just waiting on a direct, an actual direct.
All right, Ivan, do you want to take us out?
I would, but I kind of took us out with my closing statements. And I feel like that's all people need to know. So yeah, bye.